Hi there, welcome to Money inspirAction. My name's Sandy Levesque. In this episode, the brand new thing I'm doing with money is an exercise from Napoleon Hill and his book Think Rich, Grow Rich. So the exercise is called Autosuggestion, and it is more exciting than it sounds, I promise. And I've been listening to the audiobook, and this chapter really caught my imagination. I've listened to it about 30 times. And the line that really got me was when Napoleon Hill was talking about how the way that if you don't pay attention to your thoughts and you constantly focus on the money you don't have, then you kind of get sucked into this cycle of always creating the same thing. And you've probably, like me, heard that a lot of times before. But the way that he said it, that this is what keeps most people in poverty, really irked me. I thought I want to be different, you know. I'm not going to keep doing the same thing. So I already know that a lot of the thoughts in my head aren't mine anyway. And this exercise is a way to start really shifting your mindset so that you're not always focusing on lack and on poverty, and you're actually stepping into the future when you have the money that you wish to create. So enough of me talking. Let's listen to Napoleon, and I will do this exercise.
Not be disturbed or interrupted. Close your eyes and repeat aloud, so you may hear your own words, the written statement of the amount of money you intend to accumulate, the time limit for its accumulation, and a description of the service or merchandise you intend to give in return for the money. As you carry out these instructions, see yourself already in possession of the money. For example, suppose you intend to accumulate $50,000 by the 1st of January 5 years hence, that you intend to give personal services in return for the money in the capacity of a salesman. Your written statement of your purpose should be similar to the following. By the first day of January 19th, I will have in my possession $50,000, which will come to me in various amounts from time to time during the interim. In return for this money, I will give the most efficient service of which I am capable, rendering the fullest possible quantity and the best possible quality of service in the capacity of salesman of, describe the service or merchandise you intend to sell. I believe that I will have this money in my possession. My faith is so strong that I can now see this money before my eyes. I can touch it with my hands. It is now awaiting transfer to me at the time and in the proportion that I deliver the service I intend to render in return for it. I am awaiting a plan by which to accumulate this money, and I will follow that plan when it is received. Second, repeat this program night and morning until you can see in your imagination the money you intend to accumulate. Third, place a written copy of your statement where you can see it night and morning, and read it just before retiring and upon rising until it has been memorized. Remember as you carry out these instructions that you are applying the principle of autosuggestion for the purpose of giving orders to your subconscious mind. Remember also that your subconscious mind will act only upon instructions which are emotionalized and handed over to it with feeling. Faith is the strongest and most productive of the emotions. Follow the instructions given in the chapter on faith. These instructions may at first seem abstract. Do not let this disturb you. Follow the instructions, no matter how abstract or impractical they may at first appear to be. The time will soon come, if you do as you have been instructed, in spirit as well as in act, when a whole new universe of power will unfold to you.
Just finished my statement, and it does sound a little bit old-fashioned, I have to admit, but what made me wish to do this action was that I've been listening to this chapter for about a week now, and Napoleon Hill keeps talking about you have to really see yourself in possession of the money you wish to create, but also not just visually see it, but feel it. Like, imagine how you would actually feel and be if you had the money that you wish to create. So I've been doing that every day, but nothing was really happening until yesterday. I was walking my dog and did the exercise again, And for the first time, it was like I walked into the future, and I suddenly could see myself, quite literally, almost as if I was watching from somewhere else. I could see myself having worked out how much money had come into my bank account and realizing that I'd reached this target, and reached the target of $30,000, which is by my target's for the 21st of July. And I really got a sense that it was going to happen, that it wasn't just a fantasy and a crazy dream, but I could see myself having just worked out that I had this money, and the energy that would be rushing through me and the happiness and all of that. So that stayed with me the whole day, and other people even noticed. They were like, wow, you're in a really good mood. And I went to a Zumba class and I couldn't stop smiling, and this was the first time in a couple of weeks actually that I've been that kind of enthusiastic and inspired. So that was really from walking into the future and seeing that this is going to be a reality. Does that make sense? And this is what Napoleon Hill is talking about. You have to start to really connect with that in order to bring it into your physical reality, instead of it just being something in your head that you don't have any real energy attached to. So I'm going to put this up somewhere where I can read it every day, and I'm going to read it in the morning and in the evening. And yeah, maybe I'm a bit of a geek, and maybe you won't agree with this, but who knows what could happen. So thanks for watching, and catch you next time.